Okay. The hunt for Absol begins. Do 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 do. It's gonna be annoying, isn't it? Hey, Strawberry! Zoop. Do 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 do. Just picking up everything on my way there, aren't I? Might as well. Don't need it, but whatever. And nope. And nope. Nope. Down. Across and almost fall off. Up. Across. Up. Seriously. Jump. This bitch ain't gonna let me sit down. Okay. That's a pain. Just put the bench where it can get stuck. Yup. I figured I was trying to go for Drampa, and Absol was right there. So I'm just like, you know what? Since I got the Drampa, I'm here anyways. I forgot that that was shorter. And there's a bench. There is a Dratini around here. But I don't think it's... Whoa. I don't think it's within range. I do know that there's an Alpha Garbodor in range, though. Yes, you saw me, I know. There's still a whole bunch of ones I need to do. That are on the difficult list. Like, Gumi. Not looking forward to that one. But yeah. Alpha Garbodor down there. Dratini shows up over there. But I don't think it's within range at all. I don't know if they're in range. But yeah. There's 2 fletchlings down there too. For once you're on PC. You? Nope. That would have been too good. Shiny hunt by day, cassette beast by night. Absol, turn shiny for me, please. And fletchlings down there, please don't. But you're an agile. You got the pre-roll beginning ads, didn't you? Those are annoying. Well, at least they're not 3 minutes. They're like, I think a minute or a minute and a half. So, they're not too bad. You can't escape the ads. Yeah. I really want that to be an alpha when it finally turns shiny. I also learned that some Pokemon, people will do, they'll ask for almost like it's kind of ridiculous. I saw someone, I went on to a trade post to see what they had. And someone had a Gumi. I'm just like, oh, I need 3, I can get 1, because usually when I have level trades for some of the Pokemon, like it's kind of ridiculous. I saw someone, I went on to a trade post to see what they had. And someone had a Gumi. I'm just like, oh, I need 3, I can get 1, because usually when I have 1, they just like me all of a sudden. And I was just shocked. Because a person was asking for the Gumi, and the person who made the post was asking 5 specialty Pokeballs, plus a shiny of equal value, or just a regular shiny, or they would do 2 specialty Pokeballs and a Shalfa. I'm just like, that is a regular Gumi. And they are asking for specialty Pokeballs and a Shalfa. It's not like it was a Goodra. Or a Shalfa Goodra from Area 20 or whatever. Nope. Just a regular Gumi. And then I learned that in the Asian trading circles, like the Asian trading groups, they will ask for like 40 specialty Pokeballs just for one Pokemon. 40! So I got curious. Looked up a Chinese Pokemon trading group. And I would hit the translation button. And for a Gumi, people are asking for like 120 specialty Pokeballs. 120. That's 120 trades, and only one of them is the shiny Gumi. Like, what the heck? It's like a friggin' market over there. Meanwhile, here in America and UK, and some Europeans, it's like 5 specialty Pokeballs for a shiny. I swear to God, shiny trading has become a business. It's so ridiculous. And then it's very hard to find people who still believe in trading Pokemon for Pokemon. It's very hard. Like, I got lucky. And I found someone like that. They were looking for a shiny Phalanx, and I just so happened to have one. And they only like male Pokemon. So they were giving away this female Goomy. And I'm just like, alright, I got a Phalanx. Yes, that is another thing. A lot of the Pokemon groups that I'm in, about, let's see, I'm in like 15 and I think it was like 10 of them, maybe 11. They added new rules to the group. And one of those new rules is that you are not allowed to sell Pokemon for means that it is something that's going on everywhere. It's like it's either specialty Pokeballs or money. Trading Pokemon for Pokemon is a dying thing. Like, I get that some shinies and then there's the ones given away for free. I evolved him. I haven't evolved him because I want a Charmander in with my OT name. He had to switch and everything? Oh my god. I mean, if you're doing that kind of shiny trade business, then I guess bringing your Switch everywhere with you makes sense. But I mean, do people actually do it? Because I've seen some crazy stuff. Like, one of the groups that I'm in that didn't write the no selling rule, they ended up doing it. The before stream ads are real. Oh man. The before stream ads are real. That happened to me quite a few times in Zalnor's stream. His stream would lag, and I'd have to go back in and I'd get stuck in the before stream ads. Or I could watch again and then I'd miss a bunch of stuff. Hey. Come on, Absol. Turn shiny. Yeah, it's a serious problem. Hey, Star, and thank you for the lurk. But yeah, it's a serious problem. I've seen it in the groups. And funny enough, it was an Absol. And someone was selling a shiny Absol for $50. Oh my god, people are actually doing it. Yep, there's a reason why these Pokemon groups are banning this stuff. Because they're treating it like overpriced Pokemon cards. It's like, oh, people could sell their Pokemon cards for a lot of money. Let's do it in-game, too. It's like, no, dude. No. That's not how this works. Hey, Zalnor! Wow. That's one way to make an entrance. Oh god. The funny thing is, I knew for a fact that you meant to say do crime, but it just, it was... It's just the third one didn't, the third one didn't wanna appear. And it made one heck of an entrance for you. And it made one heck of an entrance for you. Although, I feel like what people are doing with trading Pokemon these days is a crime. Salnor, have you been going around telling people to do crime? Because seeing people sell a shiny Absol for $50 is just a crime. Yeah, me and Strawberry were just talking about how the shiny trade markets are just insane these days. People selling Pokemon for friggin' money is ridiculous. Okay, what's going on with your ice cream? Because, I mean, I know some flavors can. Did you give ice cream to Earl? Oh, it's absolutely against TOS. But there's nothing people can do about it. Because when it comes to the game, it just looks like a normal trade. It's what's happening outside of the system. Can't exactly, trade money through a switch. Someone did get banned from one of the Pokemon groups that I'm in, though. Because they were doing the whole selling Pokemon thing, and they were saying how none of the Pokemon were genned. Or hacked. Turned out, they were both genned and hacked. So people started asking for their money back and all that stuff. And they wanted to give him the Pokemon back because of that. And one person actually ended up getting their online sub taken away because they got one of the hacked ones. Bob. Stop stealing strawberry. Stop stealing strawberries points. But it made Smokey happy. I will say this though, the people selling Pokemon, oh, they are ripping people off. Not only by just plain old selling them, but because the fact that it's like, these people can do it themselves. I saw someone selling a shiny Weedle for $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right. I kept 5. But I had like 18 Weedle. It's like the easiest friggin' one to get, aside from Fletchling. And Bellsprout. You were using the Redeem that has the most flinch power on it. I would have expected Bob to be doing that. Yes, yes it is. Speaking of which, I will need your help eventually with the Pokeball thing. 'Cause that's confuzzling. The other day I actually tried ducking out of the way of a headbat. It didn't work out too well. Thank you. Duck. I will say this, I have never had a cat watch my stream before. This is a first. Is it because of everything on screen and, like, stuff moving? Ah. What? Oh my god, the duck is I never knew the duck also gets pixelated. Oh my god. And the cat faces. Oh my god. I had no idea the redeems get pixelated too. Oh, that's hilarious. I need to find more things now. I need to find things that look silly pixelated. So, quite literally watching. Oh! The cheese is the one that can get stuck on your face, right? This is true. I did have the option to make the cat faces stick to me. Cheese is just silly, though. Ooh, pie would look silly. Pixelated as well. Yeah. I don't know why I never set up the pie one. You could have bits thrown at you. That's hilarious. Oh, wait, I think I've actually seen that one. I need to add more. Come on, Absol, turn shiny. I don't want this to be like friggin' Cleffa, which I still need to get. Still need that last ghastly too. Ugh. But at least I have 150. Oh my god. So you just had 100 objects getting thrown at you. Hey, Ostrich, and it's because Zelnor redeemed make me, make me mistake. I'm Japanese now. What? What? How does that make any sense? Absol. If you know, you know. Okay. I want Absol to turn shiny. I haven't really hunted Absol, but I want it to turn shiny. Lately, I have been getting shinies that I already have, not ones that I need. I think the last one I got that I actually needed was a Clefairy. Zoop. Zoop. Him. You haven't streamed in a week? Dang. I mean, if you're busy or if you don't want to, then... Well, then there we go. You have a reason not to. Streaming would just make it worse. Strawberry, you're trying to just get everyone involved here. It's a game. Oh, wow. I think this is the first time in a long time Zalnor has been stuck in ad jail. And yes, it is a fun game that you made me play. And yes, we are continuing it tonight. With Noodle. And Absol's still not shiny. putting the souls of animals, the souls of creatures in a cassette tape is just funny to me. Ostrich! English! Or at least 2 words. What the heck is going on with your cat? Yeah, there was no context at all. I mean, it's better than a cat stealing coffee. My aunts do that. Yeah. Milk is good for kittens. They do not care. She's like, nope, I don't care. Ostrich, be grateful that the kitten is not like my aunt's cat. My aunt's cat would go after coffee. My aunt would put milk in her coffee, and at that exact moment, the cat would just charge at it, and it would just stick its face in the coffee. And just start drinking it, and next thing you know, the caffeine in the coffee hits it. And oh dear God. It's like if you gave a little kid a whole thing of coffee. Zelda, you were a bad influence on Ostrich. He learned your ways of just subtly adding the giggle word into things. Oh God. Friggin' Bob. He likes the text-to-speech in Repo too much. Yeah, don't let cats have caffeine. They become monsters. My aunt learned that the hard way. Like, she knew that cats can't have caffeine, but she, like, really... Like, she'll do, like, of, a quarter of a quarter cup of coffee, and the rest will be milk. So it's more like she's drinking, like, coffee milk than she is actually coffee. But the thing is, she makes the coffee really strong. So it's just super highly caffeinated. Coffee milk, basically. And her cat gets affected by the caffeine so dang easily. It'll go nuts for like 3 hours, and then it will just start puking. Because of the caffeine not good for cats part. She has to lock the cat out of the room just to drink her coffee. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's basically the same thing. Just worse and probably more toxic for a cat than it is for a dog. So you probably wouldn't want to laugh at it anyways. Like, alcohol is not good for dogs, but it is worse for cats. Well, then that's why the cat likes marshmallows. Nice try, ostrich, but for some reason the word doesn't work like that. I don't know why. Like, I could say Vileplume just fine. And I can even say plumes, the the plural or plumage. And it is not funny to me whatsoever for some reason. It's just the singular term. Do do do. Like, I don't know why. It's weird. I'm a weird one. You got a letter? Please. Okay, good. Please. Okay, good. It has gotten such bad critic reviews and other bad reviews. Like, people who saw the first movie that weren't Freddy fans, like, they loved the first movie. They absolutely loved it. Even if you weren't a Freddy fan. And then the second movie comes out, and the problem is they were expecting some form of continuation. They were not expecting a lore movie. The movie was made for Freddy fans. That's the thing. Like, when it comes to video game movies, it is made for the fans. Well, yeah, because the first movie wasn't. The first movie was lore accurate, but the thing was, is that not to people who aren't Freddy fans, um, like, that's the best way to explain this. Okay. Um, to people who aren't Freddy fans, the first movie was just like a, it was just basically a brand new horror movie. So they saw a horror movie, they knew it was a game, and and so they're just like, oh, this could be good. Like, they knew it was a very popular horror game, and that was it. That's all they knew. So the movie did really well. But when you make a sequel, and that sequel is lore centered, people who don't know it won't like it. They'll say it's boring. They'll say that they say that it's confusing. And they will just say that it was a terrible movie. Now, the Addict fans, the ones who would prefer it to be super lore accurate, they were the ones saying that it was like a rushed lore dump. So not even they were happy. The problem is, all the good movies these days are meant for a target audience. They're not meant for everybody. That's the problem. And that's why movies just aren't getting good reviews these days. Their target audience, not everybody. Oh no, no. They made the first one pretty dang lore accurate. Like, the first one was probably more accurate than the second one. And that's the problem with the superfans. And that's another problem. The secrets and Easter eggs. People thought it was too much. And yes, there is such a thing as too much. I didn't even see the movie, but I did see a video on how many secrets and Easter eggs were in the movie. And I will say, they put in too much. They put in way too much. It was completely unnecessary. They didn't do a single secret or Easter egg in the first movie. And look at how successful it turned out. This one, they went more off the books than the first one. They flooded it with secrets and Easter eggs. And it didn't go over well. Yeah, that's another thing. The fact that they weren't important Easter eggs. You don't put nothing Easter eggs in a movie and expect the fans to be excited. You gotta make an Easter egg subtle. The fans understand it and get excited for it. If it's not some big deal, they won't care. And that was the problem. If they even get to make the next movie. But yeah, that's if they get to make the next movie. Because you gotta remember, if a movie doesn't do as well as it was going to, and that includes reviews, because reviews can affect the next movie. So keep that in mind. Because super fans and non-Freddy fans hated it, it might not get a third. And if it does, the third won't do well because of that. Hardcore fans won't go and see it because they messed up the second one, and non-fans just won't see it at all. So, depending on how opening week goes, depends on if it gets a third. Because they can... Ostrich, that's not how marketing works. And that's not how making a profit works. If they want to make a profit off of the movie series, they need to continuously do good. And the second didn't do good. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another mistake they made. Like, it's probably the biggest mistake they made, actually. They should have swapped the movies. They should have started with the history. Okay, Ostrich, I'm gonna tell you a little secret about the movie business. The first 3 days of a movie can depend on the entire opening week. The first 2 days can influence the entire first week. If people go and see it and they say it's terrible and they put those terrible reviews online, people will look up reviews on the movie and be like, oh, this got bad ratings. I'm not gonna go and see it. So, just because it's been out for 2 days doesn't mean that the rest is going to be good. The rest of the week is going to be good. In fact, you'll likely see a ticket sales drop. Because all it takes is for people to do a bad review and a movie can bomb. It's just how the movie industry works. And considering everybody does everything off of... Considering the majority of people see things based off of reviews, and the fact that it's just getting bashed left and right, ticket sales have probably already dropped dramatically. The higher it is, the better it is. Oh, wait. Tomato meter? Yeah. I'm just gonna look it up. To see for myself. Hello.
You're off?
No,
What happened?
I'm just looking something up.
Oh, my stream stuttered.
No. No. High is bad for the tomato reader. The tomato meter.
Oh, yeah, but the audience liked it.
Yeah. So,
I don't ever trust the critic reviews.
yeah.
Trust the audience.
Tomato reader is 12%. But there's 83 reviews. Audience is at 88. The fact that the bad reviews have already been plastered all over the internet. All the idiots that believe the critic reviews are gonna follow those. Every single post I see about Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is bad. It's plastered all over the internet already. Oh, and apparently people are angry that it's rated PG-13. Nope. PG-13. Whereas, what was the first one rated? Also, PG-13. Oh, trust me, it affects a lot more than you think it does. Parents see PG-13 and they're just like, oh yeah, my kid can see that.
The game is T for teen, so I think that's appropriate.
Yeah, but parents these days?
A 13-year-old should have no problem with a horror movie. Or a horror game.
Yeah, I know. But it's the idiot parents that want to guard their kids against everything. And that are also making bashes towards the movie. Saying it wasn't kid appropriate. Exactly. I heard the jingle. Guarantee it's Fletchling. It's Fletchling! Yeah, the ratings aren't what they used to be, and I do completely agree with Zelnor. There's like two groups. There is the group that doesn't even follow rating. And then there's the group that thinks the ratings are not rated properly. Hence the whole age bullshit crap that's going on online these days. I mean, I understand why it's happening, but I also don't understand. Like I said, Zalnor, there's two groups. There's the ones that don't care and the ones that care too much. Hey, Ostrich, you want to know a pair of parents that was like that? Mine. My parents friggin' blocked the Sci-Fi Channel until I was 18. And even then they hated it. Pretty much, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kinda accurate. Exactly my point! Oh, and they banned they blocked Fox as well. And you know what movies Fox played? You know what Fox played? Friggin' X-Men. The live action X-Men movies. I wasn't allowed to see it in theaters. So my friend bought me the friggin' DVD and dropped it off at my house when I was sick. Just so I can watch it. Oh, that was another one they blocked. Forgot about that. Comedy Central. Yeah, my parents blocked that too. Zalnor, I wouldn't even do social media till 13. I would make them white. Like, some of the shit that my nieces and nephews got into while 13 and online. Yeah, no thanks. But that's on my ex-brother-in-law, so he can take the blame. But yeah, I ain't letting a 13-year-old on social media. Screw that. That's too young. The fact that you said that so casually, Strawberry. But I mean, that's kind of the same thing as not being afraid of needles. Like, I have friends who are horrified of needles and hate blood tests and stuff like that, and I could just sit there and just be like, oh, what's that tube for? What's that one for? And I'm perfectly fine. Ads are not fun. Hey, Absol, you want to turn shiny so I could stop listening to that fletchling? Also, Strawberry, why does it sound like Noodle needs stitches often? Or is it Ames we're talking about? Cowcidus, I know where this is going. But I think it went right over his head. Ow! Oh. Ow. That actually hurt. Ugh. Okay, you stupid bird, I get it. You're there. Ow. Too much laughter. Too much. Okay, Absol, it's time for you to turn shiny. And I just got yeeted. Friggin' bird! I know you're there. Not the one I want. Hit. Now all I'm thinking about is the squirrel. There was a squirrel in the city. He found a slice of pizza. And he actually took the entire slice of pizza up a tree. Everybody was calling him the cousin of Pizza Rat. All the little critters here in New York love their pizza just as much as humans do. Friggin' squirrel taking an entire piece of pizza up a tree. That's dedication. Just like Pizza Rat dragging an entire slice of pizza through the subways. It's just the dedication these little rodents put into when it comes to a slice of pizza is hilarious. I swear I am about to pelt this bird with a friggin' Pokeball. The worst part is there's two of them. So this one can become shiny before his friend shuts up. Oh, pain. What's the Pokemon equivalent of Pizza Rat? I want to say Alolan Raticate. Just because it looks like it stuffed its cheeks with a bunch of food. But at the same time, Alolan Rattata might work. It might work better. Be careful when talking about Alolan forms. One of my mods is obsessed with Vulpix. She will literally fight you about the cuteness of it. Okay. Star will literally fight tooth and nail about how cute Alolan Vulpix is. So I like Alolan Vulpix, but it's probably just because I'm old. I do like the original more. I am going to pelt you with a Pokeball now, because you are getting on my... Go away. Into the... Go away. friggin' trade box you go. 'Cause I don't need you. Speaking of, does anyone want a shiny? I'm at 150 now. I will be running out of space soon. What's the question? Yes. I doubt it. Because there was a whole episode about shiny Pokemon. It was when Ash caught his Noctowl. Professor Oak explained why it looked different. And Professor Oak said that it's just a coloration difference. That some Pokemon look different and have different colorations. Never said anything else about it. So, no. There likely wouldn't be a single difference. Aside from coloring. And what's the separate question? I doubt it. Honestly, they would probably be seen as special. And other Pokemon would look up to it. Just because it's different. No. While there are jokes about Ash being in a coma and the whole Pokemon world is just him in one insanely long dream because he's in a coma, while there are jokes like that, no, canonically, Ash is not dead. Oh, I know, there was a weasel. Or two of them. I think it was two weasels. In the first season. In one of the episodes. If I remember correctly, it was a bunch of Ekans attacking them. I could be wrong. I know it was two weasels, or at least one. The chances of that being the case are very slim, considering Ash was turned to stone. Ash was quite literally turned to stone by Mew and Mewtwo. So... he also is capable of picking up a 152-pound Pokemon like it's nothing. As well as getting charred beyond just being engulfed in flames and just standing there and coughing up smoke. Like Charizard didn't just fire blast him. So, the chances of Ash being dead are zip. Also, Pikachu has shocked him since day one. So, I don't think... I don't think he can die. Besides, people love Ash way too much for Pokemon to do that. Ash picks up this thing. Oh, and my apologies, 158 pounds. Ash can pick up this thing. Like, it's no big deal. And then he can have this. Resting on his arm. Like it's no big deal. Larvitar is made of rock. What do you expect? But this 54-pound bird can just chill on Ash's arm. Like it's nothing. And then he can swing this 122-pound pig around like it's nothing. I mean, Ostrich, read the decks. It feeds on soil after it has eaten a large mountain. It will fall asleep so it can grow. But yes, rock and ground. But yeah, they would never kill off Ash. It eats large amounts of soil and rock, at least a mountain's worth. Apparently. Although I think they worded it weirdly, and although who the heck knows? Like when they say mountain, it probably means a giant pile. But who the heck knows? I mean, they have a Pokemon that can friggin' move continents, so who the hell knows? And I mean, they got this guy. What? Dude, Pokemon are scary. Like, I know there are people out there who say that it would be awesome if Pokemon are real, but it's like, no. No, it wouldn't. Like, hell no. Pokemon being real would be very, very scary. Where is it? Hey, look, a cute little panda. Oh, wait, that is very violent. And will beat the hell out of any bully. And yes, Zalnor is completely correct. If Pokemon were real, then Pokemon Rusty would happen a lot. Example A. You want this thing flying around at night taking people's lives? You want this thing lurking in your shadow 24/7? You want this giant bug just chilling? And poisoning you? You want a giant sword with a shield floating around everywhere? You want a land shark? A frickin' land shark that's as fast as a fighter jet plane? It literally says it flies at speeds equal to a jet fighter plane. It never allows its prey to escape. You want this thing flying around? Ayo. spits a liquid that causes regenerative power of cells to run wild. The liquid is deadly poison to everything other than itself. Also, I have no idea where the mega gives cancer thing started. Like, I think that was just a meme that people just kind of believed. Because I think it started out as someone saying that it looked like cancer. Looked like cancer incarnate. And people just went like that. Yeah, I'm saying, like, that's why people called it cancer incarnate. So people just started saying that it gives people cancer. Someone just said that one day and is just like, yep. Why don't you ever stay shiny in my Pokedex? Alright. This thing! You want this stomping around? Because apparently nothing can stop it. And thinks he's a king. You want this underground? You want this? It could commit the perfect crime. Just get consumed by Chandelure's flames. Burns up only the spirit. So people just flopping. Just dropping like flies for no reason. Like, I have a lot of fun when I see people say, I wish Pokemon were real. Because there are so many Pokedex entries that exist these days. And they always have different ones. There's always something different about the Dex entries. And you can I could literally just pluck out the perfect Dex entry and just horrify people and be like, oh yeah, no, it would be bad if Pokemon were real, and they just get horrified. Like, I remember Pokemon were real, we would need the tech from Pokemon World to be real to deal with them. Exactly. But we don't have that now, do we? But, I remember I saw a post and it's just like, the person was actually saying that they wanted Scolipede to be real. And I'm just like, yes. Banana! But, I was just like, yes. Because having a gigantic centipede that could grab you with its claws and then stab you with its horns, pumping you full of poison would be a great idea to have running around. Oh, and let's not forget the fact that it can curl up and charge at you like a tire rolling down a friggin' hill. Like, Whirlipede is not the only one that can bounce around like the way it does. Scolipede can do it too. Just, it can uncurl itself and you're screwed. I could tell you why that's a bad idea. If you want me to. It'll make Eevee and its evolution sound a lot more evil than than the Pokemon universe makes them out to be. But I can say why it's a bad idea. Alright. Eevee is quite literally the adaptability Pokemon. You think that its DNA and the fact that its DNA can adapt to things is a good thing? Because how far does that adaptability go? How far? It is unknown on how Eevee's DNA adaptability DNA works. Now, that's just Eevee. Yes, but we're talking about if Eevee were real. We wouldn't know what moves. Calcidus gets it. Calcidus understands why it would be terrible for Eevee to actually exist. And what happens if we find out that Eevee can change to a steel type? Just because it's cute and fuzzy does not mean it's safe. Oh my god, Calcidus. And Ostrich is the one that I gave that shiny alpha Lopunny to, too. God. Yeah, now let's go to the evolutions. One can freeze you to death just by being near you. The other can look into your mind, and another can look into your mind and basically give you the worst possible time of your life. Another one is just pure darkness, and who the hell knows how wrong that can go. Another one can cause massive overgrowth of vegetation until the point where you're trapped just because it wants cuddles. Another one is capable of turning invisible underwater. Invisible. Guess we have to go to the decks. Because, yeah. No. Damn it, they didn't put it in this one. There's literally a dex entry for Sylveon that says it becomes possessive of its trainer. And because of that, it can... It will protect the trainer at all costs. If you have a Sylveon, and its ribbons are wrapped around your wrists, have fun, you're now hostage. Pokemon being real would be such a bad idea. I love Bidoof, but considering what those chompers of his can do, no thank you. It would be like a giant destructive guinea pig. Hey, Absol, you gonna turn shiny for me? Because I'd appreciate it. Hey, there's the teeny. Hadn't been showing up at all this entire time. Okay, the birds. Okay, that is weird. Just isn't two fletchlings. Oi! Absol. Turn shiny. It's not turning shiny. Do 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 do. Come on, Absol. This is like the one place that you could be shiny hunted. Do 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 do. Absol. Yep, that's what I thought. Just wanted to check to make sure it was not out of the 50 meter. Although this was listed as the best spot to go Absol hunting, so it wouldn't have said that if it was out of the 50 meter range. But my god. I don't see how people consider Absol a rare shiny. I mean, there's a bench right here and it's less than 25 meters away. Its spawn rate is not any different. Riolu. That could be a rare spawn. That would be considered rare. Only comes out during pure daylight. And I think, like, actually, come to think of it, I have no idea if there is a bench close enough near his spawn spots. So yeah, there's that. There's Riolu. Then there's Goomy, which only comes out in the rain. You could go into the sewers. But that will likely take just as long. Then you got Drampa, which is only out for a little less than a quarter of the day. And the only real way to do it is either run back and forth like a maniac for a quarter of the day, or you go to it, you knock it out, you wait for almost a full minute, and then you save, exit the game, restart the game, have it respawn in. A whole stupid ordeal. So yeah, only comes out for a quarter of the day. Less than. So Drampa, another rare shiny. Let's see, who else would be considered a rare shiny? I mean, you could just run around the sewers like a maniac. And you'll eventually run into a Litwick, Goomy, Skrelp, or Inkay. Eevee, not really. Because while Eevee comes out at every time of day in Area 19, there are also places around the city where it comes out during the day that have benches right next to it. So you can quite literally do the bench method for Eevee. Like, there's like 10 different ways to shiny hunt Eevee, so Eevee isn't may seem like a rare one, but it's not. Dratini. Also, a shiny that is not as rare as you think. Same with Larvitar. Beldum is. Beldum most definitely is a rare shiny. Like, I think the rare shiny list is Drampa, Riolu, Goomy, and the whatchamacallit. Damn it, and Beldum. Those four. Some people just be like they'll just say that some are rare. Like Absol. It's like, nope. It's got the same spawn rate as the Garbodor and Fletchlings down below. Like this dude, same exact chances of being shiny as that Fletchling I caught earlier. There is no difference whatsoever. Like, that dude can be shiny just like the Absol can. At the same rate. When you depend on weather for a shiny, yeah, makes them a lot more rare. And when you can't watch them while you hunt them, like Beldum, yeah. That becomes a rare one. When it's not within a radius and not out, for a full day? It just disappears after 15 minutes or less? Yeah, that's considered rare. People are just like, hey, rare shinies for trade, and then I look at the list and it's just like, I have that and didn't struggle. I have that and didn't struggle. Like, if I don't have it, I could think of about 5 ways to shiny hunt it. It's like, nope. Now if I see Drampa, Gumi, Riolu, Charmander, Tepig, Beldum, then I'm like, okay. Klefki, Skrelp, and Inkay. Just like, okay. Klefki you can actually hunt for in area 20, since it shows up in the center. So, could just find it there. And you can also just do a door method to get Klefki in the sewers. So, yeah. Yeah. There is that. That was a duck. I think Gumi is the same with the door method. Actually, I don't think you even need to go through the door for Gumi in the sewers, honestly. I think you just need to fast travel to the door. I have 150 shinies and this Absol is not wanting to behave. $150 out of 227, and in 3 friggin' days, 150 more are gonna be added. Ugh. I knew I wouldn't get done before the DLC came out, although it would be hilarious if I managed to finish the shiny decks for the main game before February. Because if that's the case, then damn it, Game Freak, you should have waited for the DLC to come out. Because then I would just be like, okay, yay! I have less than 150 to hunt. Not 200 something. Although I do have to play through the DLC first. And catch any shiny I find. That was a duck. That was a duck. And another duck. And another duck. All the ducks. So many ducks. Wait. Are you throwing a duck at me each time I yawn? I don't know why that one doesn't make a sound, but I also don't know what kind of sound it would make. Good look. Oh, and it was Caucidus that threw the cat faces at me. I did not realize that. Because my screen kept showing Zalnor redeemed throw duck. Yeah. It doesn't give me a noise option. That stinks. It would have been cool if they went meow when you threw them at me. Just hear a bunch of angry meows when people redeem. Throw cat face. Do do do. How? I must know how. Because it's like all the other redeems just have the noise added with them, and the duck one is just perfect, so I wouldn't want to change it. But how? Absol. Come on, buddy. I will sit on this bench 1,000 times. Although there are other Pokemon around, so anyone can turn shiny. Definitely easiest shiny hunting method, though. I will say that. Like, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, catching the same Pokemon over and over and over and over and over again to get a chain effect going, to have a higher chance of a shiny showing up. That's easy and all, but it takes a while and you're using up a lot of Pokeballs. And another Pokemon can easily destroy that chain if you're not really watching. And then you gotta start all over again. Okay. Gonna check over here. Travis ain't shiny. Garbodor ain't shiny. Dratini ain't shiny. There's an alpha though. And I can never tell if those are. Okay. There was no luck today. But let's see if I can get a reboot. Duck. A reboot or a glitter in Cassette Beasts later. It's that game's versions of shinies, reboots, and glitter. Weirdest friggin' names. But I will be back later. With the Cassette Beasts. So until then, everybody.